Man, yo, dog, this is unplanned, dude. Legit, it's so rent-free. Room shambles. Dog, it's just shambles. And then it's shambles and shambles and shambles. Dog. Bro, I mean, come on, stop playing with the Bleach anime right now, man. Dude, and this is a stacked season. I'm enjoying more anime right now than I have since, like, it's been like 8 years. It's been, I mean, I don't think I've ever watched as much anime in one season as I am right now. But in the midst of all of that, shining bright for everyone and living out its fantasy is Bleach. And it's like, we knew the anime would be cooking. We knew it would be straight gas. But son, I could show one of these episodes to the cashier at my local gas station and be like, son, you want some premium? You trying to put that 93 premium in your car? I'll be like, yes, sir. You understand? You speak the universal language. You know what it is. Like, listen, man, I'm looking at Kratos and Atreus as I speak. Individuals who speak it. I know the universal language, man. And that Ichigo Kurosaki be speaking it every day. You know what I mean? Yo, the Bleach anime right now. As someone who read the 1,000-Year Blood War in its entirety weekly, it is one of my favorite manga reading experiences, all right? Especially from like a weekly experience, following some of those chapters, some of the greatest reveals, like insane, right? So it has a very, very special place in my heart. Watching these episodes honestly brings out just as much nostalgia as like a Soul Society arc episode or Hakamundo episode, because I've been with this series for so long. But what I've been so impressed about when it comes to these episodes in particular is how they've managed to capture two things. The momentum from chapter 490, actually, I was about to say from 494, the momentum from chapter 480, the momentum from the beginning of this arc until where we are right now, they have captured that. I know that a common complaint, which is very, very valid for the anime up until this point, is that there are certain scenes that have been cut out. Certain lines of dialogue that have been cut out. I'm right there with you. I wish we could have seen those scenes in all their glory, right, from the manga. But I will say this. One thing that worried me going into the 1,000-Year Blood War anime adaptation is if we added too much, if there was too much anime original content, it would take away from what makes the first part of this arc so special to begin with, which is the insane momentum. That it just falls deeper and deeper into more chaos and insanity and goat raw fire and peak. And if there's one thing that they've captured in the middle of all the insanity that they have, it's that. You can feel the momentum in every single episode. 24 minutes go by like it's 1 minute, dude. Every episode. Every episode. And the thing is that Bleach has always had fast pacing, but this season, because of the content it's covering, it needs to be like this. And I'm so glad that they're taking the approach that they are, because then it allows the most recent 2 episodes to shine as highly as they did when you focus in on those certain scenes. And that takes me to point number 2. They have handled the destruction and the despair so well, son. Shambles. Look at this scene with Byakuya and Aznot. Son, this is literally 1 for 1 what we wanted from the anime adaptation of Aznot versus Byakuya, because Aznot versus Byakuya is the fight for me that set the tone for this arc moving forward. It was one of the, and the thing is, it's because of Byakuya's character, right? And obviously, you know, Byakuya's character is very cocky, very prideful. For him to be trembling mid-fight, like he's me before a One Piece chapter drops. I'm trembling, I'm scared. Like, yo, what's Oda got in store for us today? And Byakuya's out trembling like me. I mean, yo, this is him. He's like, what am I supposed to do? And so, Byakuya's trembling. We're like, Byakuya's trembling? He's the one feeling fear in this moment. And so I wanted them to translate how we felt reading that into the anime. And not only have they done that, they've done that to like the 15 millionth degree. And speaking of 15 million degrees, Old Man Yamamoto. Now listen. Going into this season, expecting what we were going to see, what is incoming is among the very, very top of my list. They're within the top 5 of things that I wanted to see when this arc would be animated one day. And to know that that's coming next week, oh man, like the rest of the season is gonna be so gas, bro. And for so many years, when people ask me what are my favorite Bleach fights or my favorite Bleach moments, I've always had to answer in anime-only terms, because I'm that type of person, right? I don't like spoiling my anime-onlys. I'm like that with One Piece, I'm like that with Gintama, with all my other series. I even hesitate to answer Hunter x Hunter manga-only questions, because it's like I know people who are anime-only even for that. So it's like now that Bleach is here and it's delivering on all cylinders, I understand why people are anime-only. So it's just, I get it, man. I get it, and that's why I'm not trying to spoil y'all on some heat. I'm really, really not. So once this is all finally animated, I can scream so many of these fights that I love so much. I don't even care if they're better than their manga counterparts. As long as I'm seeing it, as long as I'm hearing remixes to number 1, Precipice of Defeat, Never Meant to Belong, Will of the Heart, Soundscape to Adore, Son, we're cooking. Shiro Sagisu's in the kitchen right now like he's Sanji, son. I mean, yo, he's cooking a fight. That is the Bleach anime. The Bleach anime is, you know, when you go to a restaurant and they're taking a long time. Now you're sitting there, you're on your phone. It's like, dang, bro, 30 minutes pass, 45 minutes pass. We're like, whoa, what's going on? And then when the meal comes, when the dish is served, oh, son, ain't nothing else like it. Oh, every single bite, you're like, oh, thanking God that you're alive. That's the Bleach anime, bro. That's the Bleach anime. I've been waiting 10 years. And every single episode is another serving in this 4-course meal that's going to be this 13-episode core. It's glorious. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's everything I wanted from the Bleach anime, man. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be Bleach, son. It just has to be Bleach. And when it is Bleach, we can get the last 2 episodes, which the most recent episode was one of the best episodes of the year. I can't even imagine how I'm gonna feel after seeing next week's episode, the week after, and then probably the one that's gonna be like somewhere in December that covers what is legitimately might be my favorite fight in the whole series. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna be screaming, all right? I don't know what to do. And so, with that being said, I just wanted to come on here and talk about how amazing the Bleach anime has been, because I have been enjoying this season to the highest extent. I'm talking about, like I said earlier, I'm watching so many different anime, but my attachment to Bleach, my attachment to this series, not only is it biased towards Bleach, it's just that good, dog. This season, it has been going hard in the paint. You see what Giannis is doing in the NBA right now? They're 9-0. He's going to end up in like swimwear. Dude, come on. You see Luka breaking records, 36 points a game? Are you having an MJ season? That's Bleach. Bleach is dropping like 46, 20, and 15. Bro, every week I'm in awe. The music, the animation, everything, man. Everything. You know what I mean? I love it. And the fact that it's back, it's animating peak fiction. And we're all able to be a part of this. I'm blessed. We are blessed to be experiencing this. And I'm so glad that a lot of people took the time to catch up to Bleach before the season came back, because I feel like there's more Bleach fans than ever right now. And that is awesome, man. So I just wanted to come on here one more time. Room shambles. It's like, I just gotta love Bleach. I had to come on here and talk about Bleach because I feel like Mondays aren't enough. And I was like, man, I can't wait till next Monday to talk about the greatness, because by the time we get to next Monday, we're all gonna be sweating. It's gonna be literal fire. The gas is gonna be lit. All right, so I couldn't wait until next Monday. The anime is too great right now, man. It's going too hard. The most recent episode, legit, I'm a long time tard, and that was one of the best Bleach episodes. Period. And it's just, when you can say that about an adaptation for a series that's coming back after 10 years, and you have so much nostalgia for the original material, anytime you can say that anything's one of the best, that just means that it's just that good. Because I am someone who does not, I mean, I have a lot of, it goes half and half, right? I have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of recency bias, but this one was special, man. The most recent episodes have been really, really special, but it feels like it only gets better. And it's just, the 1,000 Year Blood War is going in, and I can't even imagine what they're going to do to the material that is incoming. And that's not just the material in this season, that's the material in the following season, the season after that, and the season after that. Like, bro, 1,000 Year Blood War, when it's all said and done, could be, like, undisputed as one of the all-time greats if Kubo was able to exercise his full vision, man. You have the accompaniment of the manga and the anime, where both of them together just create this symphony of goatness, and I'm just gonna be like, yes! Yes! So it's a good time. Right now, as a shonen battle manga tard, I'm having the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life, man. What? Togashi? Oda? One Piece delivery in the manga and the anime? Bleach is going up in like swimwear? And it's not just my shonen battle manga, dog. I'm enjoying all of my weekly seasonal anime, all of my weekly manga too. Blue Box has been hit. I don't know about Blue Box. Blue Box? Hina? Come on, stop playing with me. More than a married couple, but not lovers? We like romance around here, and that's why I married the game. I married peak fiction. I know what it's about. That's why I like romance anime. People don't understand, bro. I married the game. Like, dog, I know romance. I know it. But regardless, Bleach is back. It's better than ever. And I'm so happy that the anime is going in as hard as it is, bro. I will see y'all. I literally just turned on the camera and had to say this, man. It's been rent-free. This entire week since I watched the episode, it's been rent-free. And last week, I reread a lot of portions of the manga, so I'm on a Bleach groove right now, bro. I can't wait to hear more remixes, man. Sagisu's cooking. Not only just remixes, the new soundtracks too, man. Like, it got me feeling like I'm playing Final Fantasy, bro. Like I'm fighting Sephiroth there at the very end. I mean, you got the whole choir in the background talking about some Bleach greatness. I don't know, man. It's crazy out here, but we love it. It's going in, and I couldn't be happier. I seriously could not be happier, man. Bleach is on fire. It's gas. It's peak. And if you're not watching it, if you're not caught up to Bleach right now, son, I don't know what you're doing, but you ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying?